History: a demon behind you. A girl walking down the street. She feels that someone is chasing her. She tries to look back to see what was chasing her, but it was gone. When she looked, a man was already very close to her. He stuck a knife in her back. She screamed in pain and fell to the ground thinking she was going to die at that moment. People in the street stopped the man who was stabbing the girl and called the ambulance. The girl woke up in the hospital relieved to know that she had not died. Her mother was also happy to see that her daughter woke up well, but the girl heard a voice talking to her. The voice said, "There is someone behind you," but the girl knew that there was no one after her. She stays in the hospital for another 2 weeks, and when she returns home she starts listening every day before going to sleep, one saying, "There's someone after you, be careful." She was thinking she was going crazy, but one day she wakes up and realizes that she has a cut that goes from her stomach to her back. She gets scared, but tries to stay calm. She tries to forget about it all, but now it's worse. When she goes out on the street, she sees blood coming out of everyone's back. Imagine you walking anywhere in your house and feeling someone breathing behind you. Even though you know there's no one behind you, imagine that there's someone behind you, but when you look, you don't see anything. Every day this girl went through this. She couldn't walk without looking back for 5 minutes anymore. She was getting paranoid and upset. Someone was chasing her all the time, breathing close to her, making her uncomfortable. Imagine a demon who is always around, but you don't can see it. She woke up one night and couldn't move. As she lay still, something started scratching her back. It felt like barbed wire was running down her back. When she managed to move, she ran out of her room, grabbed a knife in the kitchen and left the house. She was looking for something, and when she saw a woman walking alone in the street, she followed this woman, and when the woman arrived at a street where there was no one, the girl ran out and stabbed the woman in the back. The girl did that and ran away next. She thought that man could have passed this demon to her through that stab in her back, so she did what same with someone else and it seemed to have worked. But something worse happened the other night. After she stabbed that woman and ran off leaving her in agony in the street. She wakes up at night, with her hands dirty with blood. She is anxious to know that she committed a crime, but she is also happy to think that she had gotten rid of the demon. But now in her room she gets up from the bed, and standing in the middle of the room. But she is not controlling her own body. Pieces of her back start to be ripped off and a hideous mouth chews on these pieces, taking more and more pieces of her flesh, until her ribs are visible. Anyone would die in that pain. But the demon was letting her life to continue feeling the pain. She wanted to scream and die, but she couldn't do any of that. The demon started talking. "Why did you stab her in the back? Why? Why? Why?" All the girl's mother finds in the morning in the house is her daughter with her ribs sticking out and her whole back eaten away, with all the rest of her body intact. Please be careful what's behind you right now.